Alright, hello YouTube and welcome. I am the Night Owl, and yeah, welcome to my first draft here on YouTube. I'm excited to hopefully be doing this on a regular basis, and I hope that it's a place where folks can come to maybe learn a little bit, at least see some entertaining drafts. And so yeah, like I said, hopefully to be doing this regularly. A little bit about me, seeing as this is my first video and all. I have been playing Magic for about 24 years, something like that. Been drafting for most of it. I'm primarily a limited player. I've dabbled in constructed a little bit, but most of my expertise certainly is in limited and drafting. And yeah, I think that's enough. I don't have any like big tournament finishes to report or anything, but I've done well in the local scene and in smaller areas. And yeah. So with that being said, let's get into our first draft here. We're doing Crimson Vow. I understand it's a little bit late into the season, but my hope is that I can kind of get the channel going and up and running before Kamigawa comes out, which I'm very excited for. And I have been drafting this a lot, so hopefully I'll have some good input. You know, it's tough to add too much more than has already been covered by a lot of other YouTube drafters out there, but I do think I have some unique insight into this format, and hopefully I get an opportunity to share that with you here. Looks like we're going to be waiting a second. I think the format's fairly decent in some regards. You know, I think that everybody knows that the rares are a problem. I don't think that that's very disputed. However, I think that that overshadows some of the good things about the format, and also in a weird way kind of overshadows some of the issues I have with the format that would exist without the rares, but also kind of exacerbates the rares. I think that the draft portions of this format actually can get really wild because people will jump into and out of colors very regularly, a lot more so in drafts where the rares are at a more flat power level, because your deck could be going one way, and somebody opens up, you're in green, green's looking like it's open, and then somebody who is passing to you suddenly opens up a green rare and is like, oh wow, I'm green now, and the color that looked previously open is suddenly getting cut, and you're left going like, what is happening here? What happened to my draft? And there's some other issues that also get exacerbated by this that we'll see if they kind of come up here in the draft. Oh geez, there's always that one guy. Let's see it. I believe you're just icing us. Well, no dice. That's all right. So yeah, I guess it gives me an opportunity to talk a little bit more about what. Maybe not. Oh, don't do this. Okay, here we go. All right, first pack. What do we got? Ooh, okay. Starting with the good one. Actually, this pack is quite good. So I think the pick is clearly draw. Blue is my least favorite color in the format. I think it's fine. The colors are fairly balanced. However, I do think blue is the weakest for a number of reasons. I think that a lot of its commons are like only okay. Lantern Bear is clearly very, very good, very important part of a lot of decks, which is kind of what qualifies as good in this format, in the sense that, as I was referring to, I think one of the problems with the format is that a lot of cards only work in specific color types. Paxson Puff's a good example, where like this card is fine in just mono green decks, but it's really kind of secretly a green-red card, and there's a lot of cards like that in the set. Lantern Bearer, just as a perfect example, kind of perfectly fits into pretty much every color archetype and every deck archetype, so it's really excellent. Rending Flame's also here, really nice. I really like Dormant Grove. Dormant Grove has really impressed me. I think it's actually a strong reason to be in green. Green is actually a color that I seem to rate higher than a lot of the other players. But I'm probably taking Draw Off. Draw Off is really powerful. Also, blue does tend to be the most open from what I've seen, because other people don't like blue as well. So it's actually starting with a blue rare is kind of strong. This pack is significantly weaker. Clearly not the rare. Blood Hypnotist is fine, but Can't Block is like a really big liability. Especially this format's like really pretty aggressive, so a creature that can't block just really can hurt. Also doesn't make its own blood. It's just like it takes a little bit too much work for me to be excited about picking it. And there's enough of a problem. The problem is there's really not that much it's great. I could take Fierce Retribution. Blue-white is a decent color combo and one of the better combos with blue. Like, I don't want to be blue-green, for example. Other option is to like already point myself towards like the zombie exploit deck. I could take Desperate Farmer. I think Desperate Farmer is really quite strong. Probably the strongest common here of really all the commons except for maybe Fierce Retribution. I don't really know. I think I'm going to take Fierce Retribution because I think Blue White's a better combo. I don't actually like the Blue Black deck all that much. I think it is fine. I don't think it's incredible. I think Blue White's a little bit better. And I think Fierce Retribution is a touch stronger than Desperate Farmer. So we're going to go this direction. Oh, okay. So this is kind of what I'm talking about here. I mean, Overcharge Amalgam isn't exactly like a bomb or anything like that. But I mean, somebody, passed me a third pick rare here, and they picked 2 commons out of the pack, and it looks like, if I had to guess, it was probably like a Bleed Dry and maybe something else. There's only 1 blue common, which I mean doesn't really mean that much, I guess. But also the flip card is gone. It might no. There's Weary Prisoner, so I just lied to you. So I think Overcharged Amalgam's pretty good. This is the kind of effect that's really nice to have it rare, sort of, because a lot of people, I mean, you leave the mana untapped so that you always think that like a counterspell could be possible, but this one ends up being like even more powerful than that. Like it's like, oh, not only did you counterspell me, like people will run things into a counter and be like, okay, well I can afford to have this counter, but it's like, oh, well you countered it and played a 3/3. That's actually like way different. A Gutter Skulker is fine, but not exactly like super important or anything like that. It gets awkward because especially like in a deck with like lots of flyers or something, you end up wanting to attack with multiple creatures. Okay, well, see. Let's see. We got Blood Tithe Harvester, which is definitely the strongest card in the pack. Otherwise, none of these cards are really that good. Like I might. So what is it? It's rare uncommon and then 1 other common gone. Oh goodness gracious. It might be Chill of the Grave. This is way higher than I like picking this card. But like none of the other cards are like exciting. Like all the commons are kind of bad here. Which this is kind of another problem with the format I find is that like the difference between like the best commons and the worst commons. I mean, this is true of all formats, but in this format in particular, it's like your cards are like really great, or you're like looking at this dopey stuff. I could take the Harvester as the strongest card in the pack, but it's like I got 2 blue rares here. I mean, that just seems like unreasonable. So why don't I just cut the blue card and see what we get? Okay. This might be Drogskull Infantry. I don't like, I mean, Fierce Retribution. I just have 1 Fierce Retribution, so that's not necessarily like exactly a reason to be white. But, it's more of a inclination than anything else. There's some decent red cards here. I mean, Kessig Flame Breather has that kind of more impressed me more as the format's gone on, and it's an outright important card in some decks, especially if I end up blue-red, which I mean I could be, right? So maybe this is good. Vampire's Vengeance, it seems really narrow, and it kind of is, but with blood, it actually is like okay to take narrower effects like this because you can throw them away. Hers is fine. I'm going to take the infantry here, but I could end up regretting it. Well, no, actually no. So here I think it's Minister. Minister is the best white common by a good margin. It's really good in the blue-white deck because you end up with like lots of evasive creatures that really amplify the power pump on this. Starting on 1's great. Really, this and infantry would be good. And I'm happy to see this kind of. And then Stitch Assistant also is like decent in a deck like this. Because eventually I'll end up with like Lantern Bearers ideally. And you can like sacrifice like your other Disturb guys. So Stitch Assistant really isn't bad in this color combo. Steelclad Spirit as well. This card's also gone up in my pick order. Like it's just fine. It's like a defensive 3/3. But here I think Minister is just the best card in the pack and is kind of like pushing me in the right direction. So I feel good about this. I feel good. Wow, look at this. Look at this. This is not very common. You just like accidentally end up in what seem to be the right color combos. Like clearly green is gone. Now this is tough. I actually haven't had a chance to play Distracting Geist that much. It has not been like a huge part of my format experience. Like I haven't had a lot of people play it against me. I haven't had a chance to play it a lot myself. I think I'm going to take it here. There's a chance the Ancestor's better. I'm curious what y'all think. But I believe I want to go for Geist here. Like I look like the kind of deck that's going to want to like push through damage, and it's just like it's a little bit more of a unique effect. I could be wrong. Ancestor could just be better here. The 2/3 and then the cheaper Disturb and then the life gain's really good, but I'm going to go with the Distracting Geist and see how we feel about it. And some decent black cards here. People like Blood Fountain a little bit more than I do. It's fine, but I see people pick this like much higher than I would. I think it's a little slow. I don't play a lot of Alchemist Retrievals. I think it's like only okay. So there's a case to be made that maybe, well, see, I already got so many white cards here, though. Maybe I should just pick one of the blue cards and start cutting the blue a little bit more. It's between that and Shield Breaker, really. I think I'm going to take this Shield Basher. This just seems like more of a Shield Basher deck. Okay, what now? So Perish Blade Trainee isn't amazing. It isn't amazing, but 2 drops are good. And things like Distracting Geist actually kind of help push it through. Like, you actually get a good attack with it. I think this card's a little slow and overpriced. The blue-white is like a really good color combo for it. Otherwise, it's Steelclad Spirit, which I think is just fine. I do already have a couple of auras. I think we actually take the Spirit. Okay, Evolving Wild, Scarab Scab, Piercing Light. Scarab Scab's really awkward. This card looks like it's really good, and it can be, but like even in a deck like this, like you know, a good chunk of my cards like either just don't die or they like I want them to be in the graveyard. Probably better than Piercing Light though, right? Yeah. Could have been the Wilds there too, but this is also it's the kind of deck you don't really splash in that much. All right, Stitched Assistant, then Sanctified. This is best of 1, by the way, if that wasn't obvious. So, all right, probably not playing Supernatural Rescue. In the board you go. Creative Safety, sure. And a Steelclad Spirit. Well, kind of makes me regret picking that first one. I wonder if that was even... Oh, my God. We have... Well, I think we're just going to take Hopeful Initiate. I mean, it's not insane. This is hardly a bomb rare. But starting on 1's really good. And it doesn't take that much to actually have this like build up to be a solid threat. Also, because it's best of 1, having this like kind of natural artifact and enchantment destroying card is really pretty good. And the fact that it removes from among creatures you control is really powerful. Because you don't have to get this guy up. This looks like it will eventually be an Arm the Cathar's deck if this comes back around to me, you know. Catgeist is fine, but I just think taking the 1 drop that kind of fits the plan is somewhat better. Alright. Here it could be another Arm the Cathars. I mean, I bet you, I have a feeling that first one's going to come around to me. It's like the kind of card that like really just a deck like mine wants. There could be Thirst for Discovery. It's like, I want to say it's, so I'm pretty beat down right now, right? So it's not really like against the plan. It's probably the most powerful card here. You just have to be careful about like how much card draw, like just like straight up card draw you put in like your aggro decks, which I think I'm being a little oversensitive to that right now. I think it's almost certainly the pick. It's just a much more powerful card than Arm the Cathars in most situations, you know. I could be wrong here though. I could be like passing out on like having a really focused beatdown deck. Nothing else here is too exciting. Boy. Okay, so Cruel Witness, which I think is better than Heron Blessed Geist, just being cheaper for the same size, and then it kind of like makes your draws a little bit better. It's close. The flashback part of this is decent, but this card is so slow. 5 mana 3/3 flyer is like really kind of a slow card, and then 4 mana for the 2/1/1s. It's fine. It's like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's a little slow. I've seen some people like play this card. I think I was watching Newmont play with Serpentine Ambush a little bit more, and they kind of sold me on it. It's the kind of card that I think a lot of people just pan, but I actually think it's better, especially in a deck like this. It's better than it looks, kind of. I mean, the Syncopate, of course, is really useful. I don't have any removal yet, so there is an argument for that, but I think right now it's just the Cruel Witness. Here... So the problem with Syncopate, I really don't like Syncopate because, like, you know, especially like in a beatdown deck, you can get ahead on the board. You play all your stuff out, you get ahead on the board, and you have this Syncopate. And then sometimes it's like, okay, you just seal the deal with it. But then sometimes it's like the point of the game has passed where you can really get a lot done with this. But apart from that, like, what else do we got? I mean, I could take the Ambush. I don't think it's either of these cards or Wanderlight Spirit. It's basically that or Militia Rallier. I'm going to take the Syncopate because I have no other... Well, I got Fierce Retribution too, but I think it's better than Rallier. By better, I mean more important, actually. I don't think it's like necessarily better, but... Alright, what do we got here? Could take Entomber. I am a Disturb deck to a degree. I mean, I anticipate getting more Disturb cards, so Entomber is not bad. I've never really gone off with that. I don't like Bride's Gown. I just think it's too slow for what it offers. It could be Piercing Light. I don't think I need the 3rd Steelclad Spirit. It's too much. This might be a good place to pick up Evolving Wilds, honestly. Maybe I'm passing on the Piercing Light. Piercing Light's only fine, but it does have its uses. But let's make my mana better a little bit. This is like not an exciting pick, and this will kind of like help. Oh wow, look at this, Whispering Wizard. This is a really high pick on common. This is a good sign. What do I have as far as non-creatures go? I mean, I got the backside of that 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch. Whispering Wizard's really pretty good. You really only have to get a couple spirits off this and you're in business. It looks really good. Chill the Grave here is probably the other best card. We'll take that. Okay, now what? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I forgot how you change the view here. That's alright. Geist or... So, Dawnhard Geist isn't bad. I mean, it's just like a 1/3. It's good to have a cheap creature. I think it might just be Scattered Thoughts, though. Yeah. I mean, it'll help. I got a couple good counter spells. It goes really good with the Overcharge Amalgam. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not you. Well, let's see. This is a good place to pick up Heron Blast Geist. This is kind of why I passed on the other ones. Is like you really only need like 1, maybe 2 of these, and it's so easy to pick them up. Looks like nobody's blue-black, so that could have been me, but whatever. All right, this time, is it the 1/3 that gains me life, or is it the third 3/3? I really have to play a bunch of auras to make this decent. Though it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't think I'm gonna miss this. Is the thing. It's just okay. Is that wrong? I think that the way that this thing blocks almost like gains me more life than that ever does anyways. I could take Fear of Death. I really don't want to play this card. But I also don't want to play Wanderlight Spirit, and I don't want to play Blood Servitor. And this is at least interaction. It's interaction I'm really unhappy about, though. We'll take it. Alright, let's see. I have no other combat tricks. This actually really kind of serves as one. It's really quite nice. I probably won't play 2. This is like a top-end card. I really don't want to play this Wanderlight Spirit, though. It's so weak not being able to block ground creatures. This is kind of a finisher. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, well now I regret taking the 3rd Steelclad Spirit. And a 2nd ambush. Okay. Lantern Flare. Oh, look at this. Wow, shit. There's a Storm Chaser Drake, too. Oh, it's actually kind of a tough call. Storm Chaser Drake is like exactly the kind of stuff you want with this deck. Well, how many auras do I really have? I mean, I got the 1... Cradle of Safety. I got 1 Drogskol Infantry. Actually, it doesn't really seem like I have that much. I got the Distracting Geist. I got a couple cards that work with it. But it's not like an incredible amount. Meanwhile, Lantern Flare, I have like no good removal. This card like just kills just about, well, not just about anything. You really need to have kind of a built-up board to kill a lot of stuff with it, but it kills a lot of stuff and gains you a bunch of life, all for 2 mana. It's not even actually a red-white card. It's like, it's just so good. I think it's this. I could regret passing the Storm Chaser Drake, but it's hard for it to not be Lantern Flare there. What do I think of this? Best card in the pack is probably like, I don't know, Wolf Strike. Definitely not for me. Either Syncopate, another Shield Basher, Dawnhard Geist. Do I want to play a 3rd Syncopate? 2nd. Well, or do I want that Dawnhard Geist? I don't think I do. Again, I don't necessarily want to play all these Steelclad Spirits, but I'm not like shy on 2 drops. I'm like, oh, I need them. It's not like this is a good beater. It's really between this and the Shield Basher. Shield Basher's actually impressed me in some ways. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Shield Basher. Yeah, so this looks like a decent Catgeist deck. I'm not crazy about Catgeist. I think it's a little slow and awkward, but I think we can go for it here. I got a decent number of flyers for it to go on. I got like Distracting Geist and Chill of the Grave to like push stuff out of the way. Drolf is also going to give me more flyers than it seems. Other pick is Fierce Retribution, which it could be, but I think I'm going to go with Catgeist here. I just think it kind of offers more upside. This could be wrong. That could have been Fierce Retribution. I'm not confident on that pick. Here I think it's Griff Rider. I don't think it's Entomber. I think Griff Rider is so I'm not crazy about Griff Rider, but I think it's the better training card than Perish Blade Trainee. It's just more guaranteed to like just attack on its like base form. Like the base form on Trainee is like kind of bad in that Griff Rider can at least like attack. Griff Rider is a card that it would have really benefited if there was like a white common 3-power 2-drop, and if that exists in the format, I bet you the stock on this card would have went way up. But because there isn't, there's a like 1 white uncommon. There's Fleeting Spirit. But because there isn't, it's really actually hard to get the counters on that, and so it ends up being a little awkward. Here, I like Heron of Hope. This card's just good. Gains you a bunch of life. Pairs well with Minister. It's a decent flyer. 4-mana 2/3 is not like huge stats or anything, but it's really pretty good. I don't think I really have the counters or whatever to make this worth it. You know, I already got a couple 1-drops here. I think that Heron's more of the pick. Another Whispering Wizard. Whoa, look at this. Dang, nobody even wants to try it. Like, I understand, like, if you're not, like, green red or whatever, but, like, you just splash it, man. And then, I mean, especially because if you're a green deck, I mean, you can't tell me that the green deck passing this didn't have, like, some number of, like, the Blossoming Werewolf guy or whatever. Anyways, for us, it's just Whispering Wizard. This card is so much higher upside than Stitched Assistant. I don't even have good Stitched Assistant. Synergy cards. I mean, that being said, is it that or is it Militia Rallier? So we have, actually, with 2 Whispering Wizards, I think that the Stitches system becomes way better. Militia Rallier is fine, of course, but it's like I already got enough 3/3s that can't attack. Like, this is going to pair so poorly with our Steelclad Spirits. This card actually pairs weirdly well with Steelclad Spirit in the sense that it's like if I end up with a hand where I have a Spirit, but I can't attack, then I can just, like, get rid. This is not an ideal play by any means, but, like, it helps you get out from the underside of the downside of Steelclad Spirit. This is a Binding Guy. It's not an incredible card, but it at least does things for you. It attacks decently. It helps get your other attacks through, so it makes it better with Catgeist. It has some Disturb synergies, all that kind of stuff. Here, 5th Steelclad Spirit? I think not. I think it's Cobbled Lancer. Again, another kind of awkward card that, fights with your Disturb cards a little bit, but ultimately I think it's good enough. And then, I mean, if you just dump it on accident, it's like a free card later on. It's like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Here we'll take the Syncopate. Yeah, because I only got 1, right? Yeah. Yep. And so, game plan is to get on board with a bunch of stuff, and we're not throwing it up. Well, I'll take the trainee. I mean, I could take the rare, but it's like there's a small chance like maybe I want to play this over some of the Steelclad Spirits if it just looks like it's going to be too much. Now, full confession, I usually have my deck, like, I forgot how to change it, so I'm playing on a computer that is different than the one I normally do. Oh, okay, that's the first time I had that happen. I just started playing on Arena. How do I change the layout? Yeah, forgive me while I battle with this. Is it up here? Where's the layout button? You guys are probably screaming at the screen right now. No. Ah! It's hiding up here. I didn't even anywhere with my deck. Alright, that's a little much. Get out of here. Okay. So, I have way too many cards in here. So I like to just kind of dump everything, and then we'll kind of like start with like the main cards that I want, and then fill in with the filler around it. I think that's a lot better. So let's see, definitely these, definitely this. We'll wait on you. I think almost certainly that. Probably that. One of the Shield Bears, one of the Herons. Start with the Heron Blessed Geist, Lancer. I'll think about Cradle. I didn't get the Drake back. It's a little less good. I didn't get any Adamant Wills or anything, so probably play 1 Ambush. I think it's going to be important to push through in this deck. Start with 2 Spirits. That might change. Binding Geist, Chill, Giralf. 1 Stitched Assistant to start. See, we're filling up so fast here. In fact, I already have to cut worse cards for better cards. So, yeah, we'll definitely look at it like this. Okay. And then, helps if I actually type good. Okay. So I actually have to cut cards from this, which isn't a bad thing. I only have like 4 2-drops. That's less than ideal, and I just really don't like these Steelclad Spirits when I have like Hopeful Initiate that wants to start attacking. Then again, depending on what I cut here, like Perish Blade Trainee ain't gonna do it. See, this card's awkward. How many auras do I have for Steelclad Spirit, or enchantments, I should say? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, a whopping 4. And maybe I should have picked up one of those Dawnheart Geists. It's not very many, is it? I also don't even have the Syncopates in. Maybe I need to rethink this a little bit. I think I'll cut one of them's. That's fine. What cards look bad here? Maybe I don't need the Stitched Assistant. I mean, it plays so well with the Whispering Wizards is the thing. It really looks good with that. Is that good enough reason to play it? I don't know. I'll think about it. What the cards I'm like thinking about over here. It's possible I don't need the Serpentine Ambush, but I want more non-creatures for the Whispering Wizard, and also I have no other ways. So being able to push through on boards where you're getting blocked up is really important in this format, and so I really need cards that do that, and Ambush is like kind of good at that. else do we think? Could be the Herrenblast Geist. I mean, it's like my most expensive card. Am I least likely to like get the bag again? What, it was like just 4 enchantments? Was that the total? So I have 4 enchantments. So it's like this slow 5 mana 3/3, and then I only have like 4 enchantments to flashback the back. I think I'm gonna cut it. I think it's actually just a little too slow and awkward. I feel like I'm making a mistake not playing some number of the Syncopates here, but what's actually better? Maybe I do cut the Stitch Assistant. Well, it's okay. But yeah, maybe I cut the Stitch Assistant for a Syncopate, at least one. The thing is, like, you know, you really need to be able to answer, like, all kinds of nonsense. And Syncopate at least does do that decently. Like, if your opponent's, like, going to tap out for something nasty, you can, like, get out from under it. I think that is decent. I'm just kind of, like, double check here. Kind of looking what I got boarded. I don't think I want double shield basher. I don't really want the trainee. I feel at peace with my cutting of the Geist. Don't want Cradle. Don't want Fear of Death. It's just not good enough. Am I making a mistake not playing Skywarp Scab too? Like, I only got a little bit of Disturb. Maybe that's actually an important card. Though I do have decent card advantage cards already. And some decent flyers. So maybe not. No, I think we're going to run it like this. And call it good. And then if anything really needs to change, I'll maybe address it after a game or two. But I think I feel good about this. So I'm going to go 8 and 8 with the Wilds. I think that's a good look. Which planes do I want here? Which one goes good for a blue-white? Neither of the recent Innistrad ones, really. But that's okay. We'll just go with this one. And then, I like this one. Alright, 8 and Wilds. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, we'll see you for round 1. Alright, team, here we are for round 1 against Salty Boy, huh? Salty. What do I think of this hand? It's not bad. You know, a little scary, of course, not having blue, and I got a double blue card here, but, I mean, I got my 1 drop, 2 drop, perhaps 3 drop. Let's go first. We got Persistent Specimen. Alright, I'm scared of you. We'll start with the Minister. And then, hang on, I gotta turn this. The sound is way too high. Sorry if it's killing you guys here. We'll turn the sound effects, like, way down. Holy cow. Actually, I'll turn all this down. Alright. You got me. We got a Blood Fountain, the Wilds. They bashing. I think I bashed them here, right? Yeah. It's generally better to get the point in when you can, I guess. Lantern Flare was a good draw. The sound effects are still really loud for me. I'm sorry if they're killing you guys. I'll check out this game afterwards and see. What do we got? Blue-black. Blue-black. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. So what's our plan here? Like, I don't really just want to bash with infantry. Well, I think I want to kill Skull Scab here. I mean, I don't want them to continue going off with this. I want to spend my mana. The question is, do I want to trade off infantry for the zombie token? I don't think so. I think I just kind of wait and defend. Get rid of you. I mean, I do get the back half of it back. I don't really think about that. Actually, maybe I do, because if I go land, I can go Distracting Geist, and then if I go like land, I can go Distracting Geist, put the infantry on the Distracting Geist, get a good attack in. And then this, if he has any other exploit cards, it's like he can't really upgrade the 2/2. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't know if this is good or not. This is one of those situations where it's like it's hard to say what the good trade is there, but I think I like it. I don't know. Maybe just playing Scavenger that's bad. Wretched Throng, huh? Oh, okay. Well, here I like Distracting Geist. force him to play some more cards. I mean, he's only on 2 mana himself. Their self, I gotta get better. Well, it's Salty Boy. You can safely assume, but it's a good Habitur for your opponents, is they? You don't really know. Looks like they're about to get the business now. Alright. A Mind Leech Ghoul. Do it. You get a Throng. Well, what don't I like? I think it might be Cruel Witness because I need another island. I don't. Well, so the other option is Cat Guys. I don't think it's Shield Basher because it's gonna be like kind of my best attacker. I don't think it's Thirst clearly. Maybe it's Cat Guys. So it's either Cruel Witness because I need the double blue, and I'm not even there yet, or it's Catgeist because it's just kind of low impact. I think I can like start shoving Catgeist through on this board though. Eventually, like if he like doesn't, I mean he'll play. Ah boy, it's tough. I think it is Cruel Witness. This could be wrong. Geralf, you say? Well, I think I just jammed the Geralf, yeah. Sure, you got a Throng. Alright, I don't want to just slam into that. Well, actually I can't. So I could play Infantry and then just like full attack with everything. I'd put 5 points of damage through. Otherwise I could play Shield Basher and like set up for an even bigger attack next turn. Except the thing is I need another mana to do that and cast Infantry, which I kind of don't want to do. So maybe I cast the Infantry this turn and just start bashing immediately and then like make Distracting Geist a big threat. Diversify here in case he wants to get his chump on. Actually, maybe I should have tapped Throng, because if he wants to chump, he could like get. I mean, I don't know if he's playing any other Throngs, but he can like ostensibly chump, get a Throng back and play like. Oh, he's got another Throng in his hand. This is kind of part of the thing about Wretched Throng that I really don't like. Well, I drew the mana. Is that you could draw multiples, and it's like really kind of ugly. Here, what do? I don't think I attack with Geralf. I think I just attack. I think I just like buff this, attack the Distracting Geist. He'll trade with both, and then I'll play Shield Basher. Yeah, that seems good. More? No. Okay. And then play Shield Basher. I think I'm gonna draw off untapped in case anything unfortunate happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're drawn out of it. Biolume Egg. Oh, this could potentially be a problem. You may scry. What do I do here? I have a Serpentine Ambush. I mean, I'm pretty sure I clearly want to save it. Well, what I could do is I could put this on. I could. Yeah. I bet you, so he can't really afford to like not block, so what if I pump Shield Basher, attack with both, putting, yeah, or no, I'll pump Geralf, because then he won't be just like, he won't just like free block with the Ghoul. We'll all attack. I really want to kill this egg. Because I think one of the best ways that they get out from under this is like exploiting this, and he's gonna have no exploit after this. Oh, he doesn't block. Okay. tough to block here now. Sure, you really can't afford to do that, though. I mean, you just die, right? This has to be Gift of Fangs. Literally Gift of Fangs. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Alright. We took that one. Let's see if round 2. Alright, round 2. Here we go. Lance Jensen. Fierce Garrick profile. Boy, this hand's super awkward. And what's even more awkward about it is it seems like the kind of hand that even though it's awkward, you don't really throw it. Man, oh man. I think I gotta run with it. You know, it's like I got all my colors, I got my best interaction. It's like it won't take much to be in an okay spot. If they don't have a 2-drop, I also get to like draw a card for free. Like, I don't know. I mean, most people have 2 drops. I mean, hell, a lot of people got 1 drops, but here we are. It just really doesn't seem right to pitch that. What do you got for me? What do you got? Forest, huh? Okay. It's a real creature I just drew. Time for some mischief. Nothing. Okay, yeah. Well, this looks really strongly like Fierce Retribution. Let's find out. I mean, if he uses Fierce Retribution on this, like, I guess I'm at peace with it. Yeah, here it comes. Now, here's the question, and it's kind of an awkward question. Do I just eat this for the Cobbled Lancer? I think the answer is yes. It seems really bad. Like, I'm really not getting the value out of this Catgeist, but, like, I don't like just sitting here not making a play. Like, I want to get this Lancer on the field, and if I don't, it's like, okay, like, I'm eating the back half of the Catgeist, but, like, if I don't do that, then I'm basically, like, resigning to never playing this for, like, for a very long time. This is, you know, occasionally in Magic the Gathering, you have to make plays that look kind of stupid or bad, and they're correct. And this was one of those moments. So I think I'm just going to attack into this and then... Oh, I got Overcharged Amalgam, though. Well, I think I'm... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Attacking into this looks a lot worse now. So what do I do? Because I could just play Shield Basher, right? And then they attack. Oh, goodness. I don't really know. I think I just wait. Trading these off looks a lot worse now. Well, except I forgot about that, so that's kind of bad. Spiked Ripsaw. Do I counter that? Do I counter that? I think I do. And then I'll just trade here if they attack. Yeah. Okay. Well, pretty easy Shield Basher. What do you got for me? Well, that's a good card. Oh boy. Allowing it to become night there was not wise. I could just jam infantry. I think here's what I do. I think I play Thirst for Discovery. Oh, perfect. Discard like that. Play this. Play infantry. Flip it back. So they got a bonus 1/1. So be it. I mean, it's not great. My deck's the kind that, like, maybe a bonus 1/1. It blocks it up enough that it gets me killed, but here we are. Got to tell you though, I feel a lot better about countering the Ripsaw. Because if they get to equip Ripsaw on even the 1/1 just one time, I actually like Ripsaw a decent amount. I think I just block here. I mean, it looks kind of stupid, but like this guy's vigilant. I don't want to just keep getting beat up by it. I think this is the move. Alternatively, I could wait, get it with the Fierce Retribution, or combo it with the Lantern Flare. I mean, they can't. So the problem is they're going to keep attacking with this. I got the Fierce Retribution. I think my best bet is to try to continuously get in with Shield Basher. I really don't like this position. Yeah, okay. Right. So I think I just attack with Shield Basher. I want to leave at least 2 mana up. So I think I'll play the Island here. Nope, because I can't do Cobbled Lancer and do the Fierce Retribution, so I'll probably play the Evolving Wilds. Let's attack first. It just takes it. Okay. Like this. Let's activate it now. I think I want the Plains. Now I got way more double blue, so I might have to do more multiple blues, even though I got the island in hand. Ah, see, I did it again. Goddamn. Oh, there wasn't really any good options there, though. Was I going to do Lantern Flare? I suppose I could have not attacked, just done the full cast Fierce Retribution. Maybe that would have been better, because I mean, he's got a really substantial number of 1/1s now. I got a really substantial amount of mana. What's in the box? More islands. Do I attack? Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, Piggy here might get Lantern Flared. I'm not crazy about it, but I really don't want them. Like, it's like too much damage. I don't want him to like pump up the Rural Recruit. I don't really have a substantial board anyway, so it's like you know, this doesn't like kill Hook and Mariner, for example. So I really gotta look, right? You know, I honestly can't remember if they attack once the training triggers, it's triggered, right? Like on Dawnheart guys, sure. This just makes my guys under tapped, right? Oh. Okay. Twin Blade guys, it's kind of a problem, except all of the guys are such weenies it actually isn't. Syncopate, huh? Well, actually kind of good. So how do I want to do this? They got 1 card in hand. So I could sacrifice right now, equip, and then attack. It's a 6/4, so they'd have to, you know, they'd have to really get serious about blocking. But then I'm like kind of exposed. I think maybe I wait. I just do the attack this turn, wait, see if I need to syncopate anything, and I'll kind of do this like on end step or whatever. They have to start taking this seriously. Kind of a non-bow here. Not exactly a non-bow, but like you really want to high toughness people for this. 1 human, okay. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to syncopate this. It's not amazing, but it's kind of countering 2 cards, so. Alright, so what do I want to do? 5, then I got 4, pay 5. Not incredible by any means, but... Or actually what I can do is I could wait, do blocks, sacrifice this. I could put the infantry on its own zombie. That's what I think is what I'm going to do. Uh-huh. You gotta keep blocking. Oh, sure. Really not afraid of that with Chill of the Grave in my hand. I think the game will be over by the time that that becomes relevant. Now there's a I could possibly sacrifice Shield Basher here to get another 2/2 flyer. It's really all in on making on Drolf not dying though, because if Drolf dies, the 2/2 becomes of course way worse than the Shield Basher. Shield Basher is like basically never getting through on the ground, so it's yeah. Twin Blade Invocation, you gain 2 life. Okay. Yeah. I think we're just gonna chill this though. Like, there's no guarantee that they were going to even attack there, but, like, the fact that they had that kind of suggested to me that they might. Like, if they got, like, a massive might or something, I can't really block with draw. Like, I don't know. Seems scary. Do I do it? So, I think so, because, like, he's just never getting through on the ground. I kind of got to risk it. Ah, boy. Well, that's how it works. Alright, Drolf has to die right now. You got it? I wonder if they have like a wall strike in their hand. They give me the good game. I'll give them the good game. Alright. On to game 3. Actually, I want you to look at me hitting Platinum Tier 1. Okay, game 3. Alright, here we are for game 3, up against Fatty Chopper. Huh. I don't know what exactly that means, but... Oh, look at this hand. Alright. Opponent goes first. Catgeist looks kind of bad. They mulligan once. Mulligan's a good sign. I mean, it helps Catgeist get through in the way that they're less likely to have a 2-drop. I mean, they probably won't pitch their 2-drop on Lantern Bearer. Alright. Still playing Catgeist or blue-red. Alright. I could be giving up damage, but like this really demands an answer. Also, I kind of would rather have them Flame Blast Bolt this than infantry in a weird way. If it plays like Thirst for Knowledge, I'll Stitch to System. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Jarolf. Just play the Jarolf, right? Really, the only card that they have that deals with this is a Rending Flame, which is possible, but you can go to the skies, but I don't recommend it. All right. Hey, Syncopate. So I think, what do I do here? What do I do? My temptation is to cast. So I think I want to cast infantry, and then sacrifice Catgeist, and then maybe on my turn put Catgeist on the 1/1 zombie that I make. Alternatively, I could just cast Whispering Wizard. The thing is, I don't want to actually cast Whispering Wizard into this untapped mana. It's too easy; it just dies for no good value. And this also kind of lets me leave Syncopate for 1-up in case they like go like, I don't know, Diver Scab or something. I believe this to be the best play. You're siphoning its essence. Oh, that is fine. No attacks. Yeah, I'm going to make this a 1/1 flyer. Next turn. You can blood. You can blood. like I understand why they siphoned us instead. I get it, but like it was really good for me, honestly. A Binding Geist, okay. They're leaving 1 red untapped. Would I feel like they would have used it if they had Flame Blast Bolt? I don't know. If they attack here, they definitely have Flame Blast Bolt. But they don't. I think I do it. I think I do it. I just start drawing cards. I turn this like 1/1 into like a substantial threat. If they Flame Blast Bolt this, I mean, so be it. Well, they had it. Holy shit. Alright. That's okay. I'm hardly behind. No attacks. Storm Chaser Drake. Got another one? I don't think I can afford to not block here. I mean, they got a Brazy, got it. Oh, they got their own ambush. Well. Okay, that's a little bit worse for me. It's okay, though. So I'm under a substantial amount of pressure. I think what I have to do is go just Whispering Wizard. And then slowly get out from under it with my other spells. If they have another kill spell for Whispering Wizard here, that's really bad. Lantern's Lift. Alright. Draw a card. Yep. No blocks. This hurts. I won't deny it. It's okay, I can make multiple 1/1s here. Oh, I should have held on to that. That's okay. I think I go Thirst for Discovery. Maybe I go Drog Skull Infantry on Whispering Wizard because he's like unkillable then and can block reasonably. And it makes the 1/1, and then I Lantern Flare. And I still can't block Binding Geist, really. Oh yeah, I can't. No. I think this is actually better in a weird way. I think I like this better than casting the card draw spells. Oh, I should have done it on untap. I forgot it was only once a turn. That was kind of a punt. There's a lot of stuff like that in this format where it's like there's like things that are like sorcery speed. We'll see if they attack here. And it'll be very revealing if they do. They do. Nope. That tells me a lot. Alright, so first thing we do, I think, is Thirst for Discovery. Discard the island? Or do I discard... Oh boy. I don't really want to discard that island. This hurts being an Evolving Wilds. If this was like another land, I'd be so happy, but it's my Evolving Wilds. It's really bad. Because I really want to play this island so I can play another spell. But I don't want to discard 2. I think actually maybe I do. Maybe I discard Serpentine Ambush and Steelclad Spirit. I kind of want to play that Steelclad Spirit though. I don't really need the Serpentine Ambush, so it's really kind of like just like discarding Steelclad Spirit. Maybe I do need the Serpentine Ambush though. I think I can afford to not play another spell this turn. It's risky. I don't really know. But I think I want all of my resources to win here. And I think it's more important to double spelling this turn. Yeah. Yeah, saw that coming. And that's kind of bad. Because I wanted to syncopate that, you know, but it's fine. It's better than anything that affects the board. I'll put it that way. I think I'm still ahead. Okay. This is like Diver Scalp and Whispering Wizard. That's kind of bad. They're thinking hard. Oh, okay. Alright. no attack. No attack. Good game to me. I don't know how to respond to that. I just played the wizard. There's another play. Chill the grave. Yeah, okay, you can chill. I'll be chilling on my own turn. Or on their turn, I mean. Right. Stitched assistant, yeah. Okay. Cradle of safety. Well, okay. Alright. You can attack. Sure. Yeah, I like that. I mean, just trade off with all the guys. I mean, I think I have to chump here. I'm so low. Another Cradle of Safety. What is this? Alright, alright. That's fine. And then a breed on Whispering Wizard. See, was that like an offensive good game? That's why I didn't give it back. I sensed rudeness. I don't know if it was actually rude, but yeah, we'll go like this. We'll go like this. Alright, let's see what you got, friend. Yeah, this lantern's lifted to the wrong one. Two for me here, but I'm alright. So let's see, I can scatter thoughts and still syncopate for 2. Yeah, I could syncopate that. It seems really bad though. Let's just scatter thoughts. We'll go. Oh. Interesting. Like this, like this. Do I just... No. Okay, we just let that happen. Yeah, you can battle here. I don't think I do anything. Maybe I just trade it off with the 3/3. That's kind of hard. No, that's fine. Risky. You got something else for me? Play your other spell con. Alright. Here we go, baby. Whispering Wizard. I might just trade this wizard off, I don't know. Mirror Hall Mimic, yeah, absolutely not. I can't syncopate it, which is what I need to do here. Syncopate exiling is really nice. Get out of here. Oh wait, no, that wasn't enough. Shit. I mathed bad. That was really bad. Oh boy, I think I just block. I might have just punted there. Why did I really mathed bad. That could have been an amalgam, but I could have amalgamed that. Instead I had to block with the wizard. Just a bad play all around. Yeah, I think I'll let you do that. I'll play amalgam. My plan is to race in the air. this time I'm going to block with Steelclad Spirit, difference being that... So the Heron is like gaining me enough life to race this, but I don't want to like be in a position where it's like, okay, I go to 2, and then they like kill Heron, and then like I don't have like the blocker that I need. Like it just seems better to not do this. I also, of course, want to kill this like absolutely last. So decline. Don't really need to do that. Helpful Initiate. Okay, I think I got out from under this one. I think. Oh my god. Did not play perfectly there. But we did it anyways. So, on to round 4. Alright, round 4 against Niffler. Perhaps Knifler. Thinking Niffler. But, this looks similar to the hand from game 1, except I got my draw. No blue. Again, I don't like it. I also have no 2-drop. Do I throw this hand, though? Any land, and it's like in the realm of acceptability. I draw an island. I'm in good shape. I think I keep it. This one's marginal. This one's marginal. Let's see. Minister, huh? Twinsies. Twins. Really hoping. Maybe I'll draw my Evolving Wilds. This is kind of a perfect turn to draw it. What do you got for me? Niffler. Thalia. Thalia. Okay. Gonna do your thing. Gonna do your thing. Alright. Well, that ain't it. Yeah. Looking grim, team. Let's see. Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know. I've kind of, you know, it's funny the curve of like how mulligans work. Oh, this is aggressive. What I had? What if I had? Well, oh, I can't fierce retribution. Well, they're a genius. You know, it's funny. Like, you know, when you first start playing Magic, you know, it's like you kind of have to learn like, oh, I really should be mulliganing. You know, you can't really afford to just not mulligan. Yeah, distracting guys for sure. But then, you know, you kind of start mulliganing too much. Like, it's... You're like, oh, this hand doesn't like perfectly play out. I better like pitch it or whatever. And then you kind of like rein it back in. And I feel like a lot of skills in Magic are like that. It's like you kind of have to like you go back and forth between like doing it too little, too much, until you really kind of hone in and you start getting really in the marginal cases of like when things are good or not. Certainly getting beat up here. Do I just trade this with Vampire Slayer? I think so. I'm getting beat up. There's no reason to. I get like a back half of this back like this. If they want to use like Adamant Will here or whatever, like power to them. Actually, maybe this is bad because they just hit 4 mana and they might just scavenge this and it actually is going to look really ugly. Perhaps this is a bad block, but... I mean, either way, I guess I end up taking 2. I mean, I don't really want them to just continue just beating me up. That's weird. I mean, it's not like the weirdest, but like, it's, you know, perhaps not what I would have done. So this is really awkward, but I think I just Lantern Flare Thalia here. I really don't see a better play. Like, I want to use my mana because I'm getting beat up. It gets me out from under that. You know, often Lantern Flare is a little more high impact than that, but in this particular case, whatever. Okay, well, this is a good draw. I think I definitely like Heron of Hope here better. It just blocks. It threatens to start gaining me life. Like, Shield Basher can't really block profitably. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I'm doing. I'm gaining 2 life a turn. See, Heron's good. Heron's good. You just stabilize. Now, they can bash me back. Like, okay, this is fine. Yeah, no blocks. But it's hardly a clock at this point. And one day, far in the future, I will draw my island. Someday. See, Blood Fountain's decent. I mean, they're using their blood here. They got it out. Eventually, this will be 2 creature cards, but there are so many games where this is like 1 mana, discard a card, create a blood. Like, that happens all the time with this card. Do I play the Hopeful Initiate? Do I get the Shield Basher on board? I could play Hopeful Initiate Lifelink. And maybe I do attack with this, because I ain't blocking. But if they have Fierce Retribution, I really don't want to lose this Heron. So what do I think? I think I just do it. I don't think I can. Sitting back seems too conservative. Yeah, I'll play Shield Basher. I already didn't do the lifelink. I thought it was too likely that this just died. So, oh, well, this is reassuring. This card's bad. I mean, even in the like, hey, I'm going to, you know, throw this at you with my, like, the Catapult Captain deck, like this, it's just like, you're playing a really bad card to enable that. Also, where's the Power Pump, pal? Alright, waging war with all white cards here. Here we go. All attack, 2 attackers. I don't really need to do that. I guess there's no white spell that'll like make them think twice about it, but here we go. Really could use some blue. It's something that would be helpful. They just hit 6. Hopefully they don't have anything too nasty in their hand. What do they got? They only got the 1 Thalia in the graveyard. Yeah. What could it be, my friend? Now I actually look like I'm in much better shape than them currently, depending on what their hand cards are. Like, they just played so many weak cards that it's just like not really good enough. Okay. No blocks. No blocks here. A Mind Leech Ghoul, sure. You're kidding. That's so bad. What do I think? I think it's Overcharged Amalgam. I'm just so far away from double blue. This will help in a race. Clearly it's not Gerolf. I really wish I could play Distracting Geist this turn. I'm getting a call. But that has to wait. So if I could double trade. Or I could trade the Initiate with the Mind Leech Ghoul if he wants like double block here. I don't know, that seems kind of weak. Ah, boy. Because, yeah, they double block. I don't know, maybe I can make this scary for him. Yeah, we'll go like this. If they, this is kind of enough of a bluff attack that like I kind of want to give it a shot. If ultimately the worst thing that happens is it trades 1 for 1. I mean, I guess he's got like multiple cards here, but this way, like if they actually want to block the Shield Basher, yeah, see, they block Shield Basher here and take 5. Deal, buddy. Here's the Blood Fountain. I guess they get their Minister back. I mean, that's not unreasonable. It makes use of their Blood Fountain. I didn't really consider that, but I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna make Distracting Geist kind of tricky to use. But now look, now Initiate can really attack. Resolve. You know what I could use, team? You know what I think would be good for me? What? Hang on. So creatures control gain death touch until end of turn +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature token you control. So they need tokens. Until end of turn, if one more tokens to be created and you control, twice that many tokens are created instead. And then exile all cards from all graveyards and create a 1/1. Okay, alright. So just don't let it get to 6, basically. Otherwise, this does nothing. She says she's here on Gatewatch business. I actually just don't know the story of, like, any of this stuff. Alright, Thalia. Oh boy, here we go. So yeah, I'm definitely just bashing with all, and then I think I played Rolf, maybe? I'll play it afterwards, because what, they're going to have to block, so how would they block here? They could block with the Mind Leech Ghoul and the Vampire Slayer. That's pretty good, I guess. I think I want to draw off online in case they, like, do a double block. I can, like, turn this into a 3-4, like, after they block it. So I think I want to, like, attack with these two. And then play Giralf. Yeah. Or actually, we'll just attack with the Heron of Hope. I'm just going to attack them. I don't care about Kai right now. But maybe this is a mistake because I do need to prevent them from getting to 6 and then using it. You know, they might be dead by the time that happens, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now, the awkward thing about Giralf is I need to use my blue to use it, but, you know, whatever. They're still in bad shape. It's only going to take one attack, and this is going to be a problem.
Oh, I've got the perfect tools for
Yep. Yep. Another Mind Leech Ghoul, sure. What do you got for me? Okay. Well, I don't really care about the ground blockers. I'm going to kill them by attacking in the air. So it could be Whispering Wizard. I don't really know. I think I like getting the 4/4 flyer online. So I think Heron of Hope's going to attack Kaya because I think Kaya is just like a non-issue at that point. Well, actually no, because they threatened to. Well, no, because they have Minister. So this will be, if I attack them for 3, they'll go down. They'll go down to, well, they'll go to 11, so down to 8, and then I'll have a 3/3 and a 4/4 flyer. So it'll still be another turn before I kill him, anyways. So yeah, so I think I attack with these two. Oh, hang on. You attack Kaya, you attack Kaya as well. Just to put the Fear of God in them. Here we go. Let's see what they do. Double block. Blocks like that, huh? Yeah, block them up. Block them up, dog. Yes. Alright. Alright. Let's see what you got. You're going to have to draw pretty good here now. Uh-huh.
I can teach you a thing or two.
Yeah. They're so conservative. This isn't amazing, but okay. We'll go like this. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna go up to 5 next turn. Do I leave Giralf? I don't think I can afford to not cast cards. What kind? I don't really need the Whispering Wizard in play, and then so I'll leave Giralf untapped in case something happens to like Heron, or yeah, and then otherwise I can Scattered Thoughts. I think it's fine. I don't know. Oh, we did it. All right, good game. All right. See ya for round 5? Round 5. Alright, here we are with round 5. It is round 5. OQ take a hero. Alright. This is a hand. Sure. And I go first. Spirit isn't that great, but maybe Giralf into Sacrificing Spirit will be decent. Or maybe they're just super aggro and I'll block them up. Uh-oh. A Serpentine Ambush. Uh-oh. Our aggro clues. I'm scared of that. So, boy, do I just jam Geralf here? That is the question. I think so, because the next turn I got, like, Geist plus the Geralf activation. Like, you gotta take risks. They could have, like, Rending Flame. Maybe Hero's Downfall and kill it, but they're not going to spend those cards on any of my other cards, so... To get the Flame, what's happening? Oh, yeah. Maybe they're just reading it. Maybe that's what's happening. I think that was a read. Maybe it's like Bolt of Braid. Oh, Bludgeon Gust. Okay. Yeah. So I like this play. We'll go Binding Geist and then we'll go block sack. Well, this has trample actually, so nevertheless. I'll just block here. I don't know. Well, it still tramples. I kind of want this off the table though, so I'll just like take multiple whacks from it. I don't really know what's good. 4 mana, here it is. What we got? Yeah, I'll probably just block with Binding Geist because like the block sack doesn't really do anything, and I want to actually trade with the guest. So I'm fine with just trading here. Like, I don't think that there's a better move. This will just turn into a 1/1 if I sack it. That's not very good. You get your blood. I guess there's an argument for trying to just straight up blocking it with this. Nah, I want to make the flyer here. Scavenger. Well, that's a lot worse. We do it. Submit. You don't say. Was that a bad attack? Maybe I should have like waited to block. I don't know. It'd be really nice to have a spell to cast Whispering Wizard on the same turn as another spell. Now I have the Ambush on my hand, but that's not exactly reasonable. I could just play the Shield Basher and then like trade it off with the Scavenger. I mean, that's not incredible, but it's not the worst either. Better than the Whispering Wizard. Or I could just like take the damage if he attacks a Scavenger and then start attack with the Shield Basher. Yeah, Shield Basher just isn't a bad attacker here, so let's see what happens. Look at this thing. Crazy looking. Like, listen, if you put this thing together, like, why did you put the goat head like in the middle? Like, what's that accomplishing? Why the ribcage on the top? A lot of questions. Oh, I see. He's got hooves on it, so he just took the back half of the cow. I don't know. Lots to ponder here. Another Ragged Recluse. Okay, I mean, you blood it up, you're going to have 2 3/3s. That's not bad. It's not bad, my friend. And those 3/3s are going to be able to bash decently, too. I think they'll have a drain involved. So, do I block here if he attacks? That's a tough question, because he's going to have 2 good attackers. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay. So I think I just... So I don't really want to play the Serpentine Ambush currently. Because... I don't want to, well, like on my next turn. So I'm thinking I'm on a Cobbled Lancer. And so if I use the mana for Shield Basher and then play Cobbled Lancer, I'm not going to have enough for Whispering Wizard. Actually, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll attack with both. Nah, see, I really want to play the Serpentine Ambush and the Wizard in the same turn. So we'll go with this. That's what it looked like. I mean, you'll figure it out, right? Just gonna play with your fox here in the meantime. Kill little guy. Alright, takes it. This does leave the draw off up, so I can, I don't know, do something fancy. Oh, he's a flyer on his own. I forgot he's a zombie. See, draw off is nuts. Really good. I got another 3/3 flyer now, dog. Maybe I won't block. Maybe I'll block an ambush. What do you say? What's this? 2, 3. What do you got for me? Alluring Suitor. Okay. Okay. The drain's really good here. So I think I am going to block and, well, so I could block, and then when he pumps here to kill Geralf, then I turn him into a 5/5. Problem is, I really don't want him to have Gift of Fangs and then to kill Geralf in response, but it stops so much more damage, and then I'm fine with trading the Cobbled Lands here because I can draw a card off of it. Seems a little bit better, and it gets all of his board off the table. I'm gonna risk it. This is risky, but really it's just risky if he only has Gift of Fangs, and even then it's not the worst in the world. Well, that worked out. All right. Here, just attack with both, yeah. And then I'll play Whispering Wizard. I'm not thrilled about it, but incredible, okay. You know something I don't? Even if they try to kill Wizard here, I got draw off. And they would probably have killed Geralf at this point. Gonna battle? You gonna do it? I ain't afraid. Another Scavenger. Yeah, I mean, you get me. Yeah, okay. That's not very good. I'll just keep it in my hand. Here's the plans. So just let him do it. So I could ostensibly turn this into a flyer, but then it'll have like 2 guys on board. It gets a little sketchy. I think it's better to just trade it, right? Right. He's taking 7 down to 5 or 6. He's attacking me back for 5. He can attack me for 5, 6, 7. And then if he with 8, 9, so if he draws a mountain, I have to block with draw off otherwise. No, I just trade it. This is lethal damage, anyways. Having one less creature on the board makes Deadly Dancer way scarier. See, yeah, I would have had to block with draw off if I would have done the sack. Then, depending on how brave they are. I mean, they could spend their entire turn on the Dancer, but it would have killed me. Really use another spell here. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a problem. Okay. There's a good chance I die here. Well, no. Oh. Alright, play Whispering Wizard. And now I can like make a blocker in response, like if things look like he's gonna blow me up somehow. Because you can make an XX red dragon illusion creature token fly with flying haste. So depending on like what spell they have here. Wait, it's like whenever you cast a non-creature spell, okay. Bloody Betrayal. Okay. Hang on, can this kill me? Well, they're doing it. Resolve. They make a 3/3. They got another 3/3. Is this lethal? I don't think so. Because if they attack with all... Well, maybe, actually. Yeah, it actually might be. Well, because I can't block with Giralf and the Wizard. Right. Oh, yep, they got me with Hellkite, Bloody Betrayal. Pretty good. Yeah, there's just no way out of it. No. Wait. Nope, hang on. Duh. I almost made a big oopsie. At least by a turn here. Right? He has to braid this or something. Okay. Sometimes you just have it all. Yeah, okay. Good game. Wow. That one turned around. Alright, round 6 against Kahi. Kahi? I don't know. Could be any of them. Is this a hand? Oh boy, this hand looks bad. I go first. What do we think, team? Get like no early plays. Let's just hope it works. There's another one I don't really want to throw it away. Oh, 4-drop, perfect. Well, I can now start like casting like Cruel Witness and such, which is good. Seeing as they didn't play a 2-drop, but this hand looks way better, and their 3-drop's kind of weak. Cruel Witness because it actually blocks the Ancestor. Well, this game is close. Gotta shake it off. Uh-oh. What do we think here? I think it's just Heron. Like, they can attack into me and gain life, but, I still think it's the best move. I don't think it's Shield Basher. Our wizards are only okay. We're playing 2 of them, and it's not like we have, like, an incredible number of spells to cast, but still decent. Yeah, okay. Might be a problem for us. Do I play Shield Basher here? Do I play Wizard? What do I play? Do I play Scattered Thoughts? I think I play... Shield Basher doesn't really do as much. I mean, it just can't even attack into Child. It could be Wizard because I want to like do that into Scattered Thoughts. Yeah, I think it's Wizard here. So I attack. I gain 3. I'll take. I'm taking 2 anyway. things, right? And so I'd rather like gain 3. Is my math good? Hit me for 4, and I gain 3. Or they'll hit me for... No, I guess I don't block. Or I don't attack. Because their attack gains me life now. Oh yeah, looks like Whispering Wizard's gonna bite it. This looks like a Wolf Strike. Maybe not. Oh. Look at this shit. Alright. Well, jeez. I really can't even block. 1, 3, 3. He's got a single green untapped. If it's massive might, blocking is not amazing. I think I might do it. I think because if I double block, he massive mites. We're trading massive might for the front half of Ancestor, and I lose my wizard. How important is keeping the wizard online? Not incredibly. And especially now that he's got the 1/3 flyer, like the spirits are gonna not add up to as much. Yeah, I think we just don't allow him to keep doing this. I mean, this looks like a massive might to me, but I think we just do it. I don't know. A syncopate. So do I play Shield Basher? That's a big question. I think I do. I think I need to get this on board. Well, because the other option is I can wait and then scatter shots and definitely syncopate what he plays. I think I kind of need to get the shield. Well, the Shield Basher can't even attack into the child, though. It's like hardly relevant. So no, I think I just wait. I gotta pay better attention to day and night. I keep doing this, though. Actually, this isn't so bad because, well, it's pretty bad. But they can't make a wolf at least. So there's that. Another reason why like counter spells and like waiting on this kind of stuff is like not great. Like you kind of end up in a position where you kind of have to like make these sort of plays. I mean, I could do a better job paying attention for it, or paying attention to it, obviously. But yeah, you attack me for like a bunch. Oh, I'm not blocking. So Guardian Paladin, yeah, I guess X equals 3. Put this in the bin. I would be able to cast both my spells next turn, but I think I just need to draw better stuff. I don't know, because like Shield Basher ain't going to be doing anything from here. Ancestor's Embrace. Alright, you got a big life linker. Oh, that was a good draw. What's the worst thing they could have? They could have Adamant Will, then that's the best reason to like not cast. Yeah, I think because I think I want to wait and do both. So, no attacks. You get this again. If they have Adamant Will, I mean, it's just like they have it, you know. But I think what I want to do is, yeah, they'll do that. Cool. You attack. Heron will block. One blocker. I guess I should have seen if this worked before blocking. That would have been a lot wiser. No, get out of here. Then again, if they have Adamant Will, like I just lose the game anyways. But still, that's tighter play would have been to kill it first and then see if that worked and then block it. Okay. What do you have in your hand? But this is what you're spending your mana on. understand. Can't all be land, can it? Some of it clearly is. Okay, Toxic Scorpion. This is all pretty clear. I play an island. Play a Lancer. Oh yeah, Dire. Play a Shield Basher. What do I do? I kind of want to gain the life, but they kind of get it back by attacking. Yeah, I think I just attack with the lifelink this turn. Not really. Well, they just get it back though. I mean, it's fine. I don't think I want to chill right now. I think there'll be better opportunities for it. Pretty sure I'm blocking with the Lancer here. No, I'm not. So you'll attack for 4. But I'm gaining 3 a turn with the... Okay, see. Yeah, do it. No blocks. Like, this is kind of what I'm talking about too. Heron's so good. Like it's like only attacking for 2, but I'm gaining 3. Oh my. Fierce Retribution. Yeah, I think I'll let you do that because I think I'm gonna, well, shit. The problem is the Herons are really good. The lifelink is really important. So I could overcharge the Amalgam and just sacrifice the Amalgam. What I'm thinking is maybe I want to use the Amalgam to, flash block the Waltzer. But the lifelink is really kind of pivotal here. So do I want to trade? Do I want the Heron, or do I want the 3/3 flyer to kill the Waltzer? This is a really tough call. I think I want the Heron because the Heron. Well, nope. See, because the Waltzer is almost doing more. But it's also riskier to just cast the Amalgam. This is a really tough call. Yeah, I think I'll do the Amalgam. Do I exploit the Shield Basher or the Amalgam? I think I exploit the Shield Basher. Now they can't attack. Well, they can attack on the ground, but... I'm actually winning the race. And anything I'll trade off with these. I don't know if that was right or not. That was kind of complicated. It's really tough to see how much I valued everything. Part of me wanted to just kill the Waltzer there. Wow, okay. Yeah, all right. I mean, you get a big attack in. I'm just gonna rip this off here. I'm gonna discard this. Okay, so now I can cast Drolf. Yep. And then attack with these two. And then I'm just gonna chill on their attack. Weaver, sure. I'll go to 2 here. It's really scary, but ultimately fine, I think. Got 6 mana. Right. I'll go Steelclad Spirit, Griff Rider. My turn. Sure. Yep. I mean, I'm just gonna go block, I think. Oh, alright. 13. So I'm attacking for 2, 5, 8, 11. And if I make one a 5/5, this is lethal, so they have to have something here. Let's just make them have it. Got there. Alright. That was a tight one. I wasn't sure we were gonna. Alrighty. See you for round 7. Alright, round 7, currently 5-1. We're up against a Magic Wong. Magic Wong. Boy. Now, I've kept some sketchy hands so far this draft. The thing is, so Hopeful Initiate's really bad, like if you don't just run it on 1. And then I'm not, well, but I got Thirst for Discovery. Are my other hands actually sketchier than this? I don't know. I really don't like this hand. But does that mean I mulligan? The Thirst for Discovery makes me wonder because, like, I can really just, like, fix just about anything, but I feel like I'll just get run over with this kind of stuff. Boy. Now let's give it a shot. I think I actually can just, like, defend for a while, and I'll be in okay shape. Mulliganing in the play really hurts. It really hurts. Uh-huh. Red-green's not a good sign. I think it's one of the better better color combos. Binding Ice over... if they... Okay, I was going to say, if they Flame Blast Bolt here, it's kind of an own, but just better to use my mana. Like, next turn I can, like, hopefully initiate plus a spell. A Reckless Impulse. Okay. Well, maybe things aren't so bad. Maybe my opponent is the sketchy one. Right, so I was going to say maybe I need to play the island, then Thirst, so I could also play Hopeful on the same turn, but seeing as I drew the Plains, let's just jam the Thirst. Actually, let's attack first. Now we will Thirst. Discarding this island. See you later. Play Plains. Play Hopeful Initiate. Opponent's behind. Play Lightning Wolf here, I guess. Mm-hmm. I kind of like going Catgeist Lantern Flare. I think that's actually the best. Or no, I can chill. I can chill instead. Save the Lantern Flare. What do I think of that? I think that's a little bit better. Well, it's good to use chill on their turn so I get a little bit more out of it, whereas like I want to be currently attacking, but it's not. I'm not really gonna have that opportunity either way. The reason I want to chill is because it's more mana efficient, draws me a card. I think I just Lantern Flare though because they don't have any interaction up, and if they play like a 4/4, I actually can't chill it. So we'll just kill this. Attack for 5. Not sure what was best there. Also, Ambush with Catgeist is actually kind of nice too, because like if they play like anything that like reasonably blocks Catgeist here, like which if they want to block it, they're going to take a bunch of damage and they're already low, and if they don't, I mean it's still like I can like pump up whatever I do cast, and then I'm drawing cards and it's good. Also, I mean I just have chill, so it's going to have to be good here. Certainly not an unlosable game, but I feel good about my position currently. Yeah. Certainly an option. Alright. I suppose I could have waited to play the land, but I hardly think it matters. Yeah, we'll just jam here. They might just be dead. Okay. Double Spore Crawler. Alright. So I think I chill one. Attack with both. They could just die. If they block the Catgeist, they just die. Yeah, so we'll chill the first one. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine because I'll just leave Syncopate up. They go to 3, and then I could like ostensibly Fierce Retribution, whatever they play next turn. Or do I play the Drog Skull? I think if I play the Drog Skull, they like really have to. They have to kill everything, otherwise the ambush just kills them. But Syncopate does something similar. Well, the thing is, they could play like a bunch of like if they play like a 4-mana spell, I can't even do anything about it. Yeah, I think I just play Drug Skull. Yep. Well, I think they're just dead. There's no... I don't see them getting out of this, right? There's no 1-mana spell that'll do it. The Reach spell's Witch's Web. Yeah. That's it. We did it. Sketchy hand. Got there. Okay. See you for round 8. Alright, round 8 begins against Street Judge. Hardcore. Yeah, that sounds good. I go first too. Oh, nice. I wish I had something to play before Distracting Geist. Hand isn't amazing, I'll be honest, but no, that'll help. There we go. Distracting Geist it is. Next turn, do I play Heron? Do I certainly don't block. I'm inclined to play Heron and then wait and leave my stuff. Oh, okay. Cobbled Lancer. So part of me wants to wait, play Amalgam, and then like block Pup, like surprise block Pup. But like, if they have like a trick that ends up being really bad, like I don't want to trade it for Massive Might. Like that's just so weak. Is it better to just jam the Heron? Kind of. No, I think I just let him. I think I just let him go. I'm gonna try it. I think it's worth the risk because Paxong Pup is one of the few ways I like straight up lose this game. You know. We'll make him react here. It's possible this is poor. Well, I got it. Chill. Yeah, so here I think I cast Heron. Oh boy. Or no, maybe I cast Cobbled Lancer and then Thirst for Discovery. So do I want to Thirst first? Yeah, because it could help me get my land drop maybe. Yeah. Look at this. Well, actually, I'm just going to discard the land anyway, so... Is that right? It's possible. Well, no, because I'll have to discard 2. So, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, this thing is so unlikely to block. Let's get her damage in. Uh-huh. No bash. Well, that's about me. Now what? I think chills for a later turn. I definitely want to cast one of my white spells. I don't think it's Scattered Thoughts. I already got a bunch of stuff to do with my mana, even though it's like all kind of on the weaker side. I think it's Heron, because if I draw a land later, I can do Griff Rider and Chill in the same turn. Then I want to get like Heron Minister going. This pop's going to be a problem though. Which is part of the reason I wanted to kill it so bad. I mean, I think it was worth the risk. Oh, here we go. Looking grim, gang. Okay, alright. Well, since I did draw a land. I think I want to get Minister going and then chill this turn and play the Wilds. I think that's fine. Question is, do I attack with the Flyer? I think so, because I don't want to block with it, because like this is so much life gain that it really gets me out from under a lot of stuff. No trample, do you? No. Okay. I'm gonna chill Flourishing Hunter. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. I will double block. I will not hesitate. Sharpshooter. That's annoying. Let's Scattered Thoughts first. I mean, I could. Griff Rider is not going to be anything special. What am I looking for? What am I trying? What do I need to do here? I want Lantern Flare. Shield Basher and Syncopate. Alright. Alrighty. We'll play Catgeist. Give it the business. I'm wondering if I attack with Distracting Geist just to get it killed so I can, like, threaten the flashback. But no, I think it's better to just... Oh, that's not it. I think it's better to just, like, use it to buy life points instead of throwing it away. Like, I'm going to be doing this, like, so much later that, like... Man, imagine if they didn't have that minus in my... There's no point in imagining that, but... It was close. It was a near thing. Do I have any? Do I think of anything in their exile? No. I do. What do I got? Amalgam. So I could triple block Pup, but I also kind of don't want to because I think my way out of this game is like not allowing to gain life. Actually, I'm so far away from racing. Maybe that's wrong. I have a handful of cards. Maybe I just got to beat the board somehow. Lantern Flare looks a lot worse if I start trading off, though. Yeah, I don't know. I feel vindicated by my Pup block, just because I mean, look how much of a problem it is. Suppose I could have started the race earlier. You know, I don't know. They would just blow me out with something else, though. Like, I don't know. So yeah, so this is the question here, huh? If I block with the squad, I mean, like, they got, like, such a good board. And if they have anything, I die. But I don't think just, like, chumping, like, they're going to start really bashing me soon. So what's the play? I think I still got to do it. I think I got to, like, try to grind here. I could play a Shield Basher because I can trade with the Mariner. Leave up Syncopate? No, maybe it's a better time to just get the Griff Rider on the table. Looking grim, gang. So yeah, Shield Basher or block Mariner. I'll take like a bunch from other stuff. Like if they have anything, I can block one of the 2 power guys at the Heron. And if they don't have a human, then they can't even attack with Disciple, really. Sharpshooter will gain a counter. That'll be kind of annoying, but ideally my plan is to have like maybe multiple flyers going and then get Distracting Geist on one of them to attack through their reach guy. And, like, that'll be good enough, you know? So we go here, here, take 8, go to... Well, you know, maybe leaving Syncopate up would have been alright. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't think just playing my initiate... I mean, I can do this, like, whether this works or not anyways. Kick it through the Catgeist. Serpentine Ambush. There's a card that can actually kind of get me out of trouble a little bit. I mean, big quotation marks around that, but let's try it. Was there value in leaving this guy to lifelink? Yeah, it might have been better to not cast the Initiate, and then I didn't really think this through. I could have not cast Initiate, lifelinked Heron while ambushing it, traded with something. Okay, we'll live through his attack. Yeah, but I gotta do some less than ideal blocking. Well, let's see. I can block. What do we think? Could like double. Nope. See, just because I can't even double block anything. Well, actually, yeah, I can. I can like double block here, and then Serpentine Ambush this or this, so it'll kill a Griff Rider. I don't have the Heron, and then I like block here. I take 9. I lose my lifelinker. Otherwise, I can go like chump chump, block here. I think this. Well, I really need to get. I think I need to use this Serpentine Ambush. If I'm going to win this game, I think I need to use Serpentine Ambush to get a big creature off the table. Still seems really unlikely, but. That won't do it. Alright, good game. Alright, see you for round 9. Alright, round 9, the last and finalist of the rounds. We have Gaddy. And we have a respectable hand. We'll go for it. Not like super thrilled about it. I don't think you give away too much information just doing this, firing it off, and then what I don't do is forget, which is an easy thing to do. Also reduce the chance I draw lands. That's alright. Uh-oh. Is it a Griff Rider or Distracting Geist? I think it's just Griff Rider. Start the beats, baby. Oh, okay. Do I block? I just trade with this 2/2. Kind of want to now. I wish I'd played Distracting Guys. Dang. I'll be able to trade it with the Distracting Geist a future turn. Will I? Seems risky. I was hoping to play Catgeist and leave Syncopate up next turn, which is why I'm a little about this. I'm already like behind, and they're going to be like shooting me with Flame Breather. No, I think having the flyer on board is important. This could be the wrong play. I think I'll still do this, because I think what I might do is just like chomp, and then this leaves Syncopate up for anything like if they like tap out for something nasty this turn. I think this is a little bit better, and I also threaten like, if you just like attack, then I'll Catgeist my Rider, which I maybe can't afford that. I probably don't have the time. This part of like Catgeist is a little awkward. Doesn't trade for anything. I kind of don't have the time to flash it back. Yeah, block. It's fine. Reckless Impulse. Do I syncopate that? I think so. It's going to be kind of good for me. I want to use my mana. Right. So do I Catgeist? I'm like under a lot of pressure, honestly. Maybe I should have blocked the combatants. Which means, do I block the combatants this turn? I think I do Catgeist. It's risky. I mean, I'm taking 4, but like, I think what I gotta do is hope I get a 2-drop here and create a problem for him. Like, this creates a situation where I don't say that's not great, but next turn I'll be more okay. Taking 4 here is not amazing. Right. So here, I'll attack. Oh. Well, I think here it's Binding Geist and then Chill of the Grave. My opponent's turn. This is close. I really wish I had my Heron or my Minister. I'm so scared of the Flame Breathers. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. That's very bad. In fact, am I dead? I think I'm just dead. Wait, 1, 2, yeah. Wow, you got me. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because this guy tramples. Wow, that's so bad. Ah, oh my god. Shit. Wow. GG. Okay. I suppose I can hit the concede button, but I'll just let him do it. Let him have their fun. Well, that's kind of heartbreaking. I got all the way to 6. Couldn't quite close that out. I guess I should have blocked combatants. I don't know. My hand was not very good against a aggressive hand. I mean, this is part of why you see, like, you know, why I wanted to view the battlefield. You see why, you know, Distracting Geist and Griff Rider, they're just a little too small and meek against, like, actually aggressive hands like that. Damn, that's a heartbreaker. I thought we were actually going to get there to 7. I don't think that was reasonable. Again, I wish I had viewed the battlefield so I could analyze that a little bit more, because I felt like that game was like maybe winnable. Like they were almost out of gas. Like, boy, if I had just blocked. But then again, like part of the reason I was in the position I was in is because I drew multiple cards off the Catgeist. But yeah, that hand was just very poorly set up to defend against somebody who was just like attacking me with stuff. None of my 2-drops. All my creatures were just kind of weak on the defense. A bunch of 2/1s, 1/1s. Mana intensive, you know. Of the games that we lost, I'm trying to remember what my other losses were, but that one strikes me as the most winnable. So anyway, so that was that. Thanks for watching. 6 and 3. Picked up some gems, some packs. Let's rip these packs open. You guys want to rip these packs open with me? First one, here I'd probably take. This looks terrible. What's the rare? Oh, Concealing Curtains. Concealing Curtains is great. This is a card that, like, it looks like it's pretty good, and then when you play it, you're like, oh, this is even better than it looks. Like, the Vendilion Click effect is actually, like, way better than it seems. Like, especially in Limited, like, you know, it's funny, because in Constructed, it's really good, because, you know, people's decks are, like, so, like, tight and focused, but in Limited, it's good for a different reason, because people's decks are, like, so variable as far as, like, what their good cards are versus their bad cards, you know. So it just kind of ends up being excellent, and it's just a really good beater. Alright. here. Boy, I think we take the Bleed Dry over the Whispering Wizard. The Whispering Wizard's more of an engine card, but the Bleed Dry, wild card, but the Bleed Dry is like so like ubiquitously good. It's like really hard to pass. I'm inclined to, so blue's my least favorite color in this set, but again, it tends to be the most open. Black gets picked really highly early because they have a bunch of good rares and because they have commons like Bleed Dry. So I think I take the Whispering Wizard there though, but it's close. I don't really know. Here I like probably Flame Blast Bolt. Oh, Edgar Charmgroom, of course, though. This card's worth trying to make work. He's really powerful, really annoying. Then it's probably Bolt, and then I like Mariner a lot. Part of the reason I like green so much is because all their commons are just like ubiquitously good. It just doesn't matter like if like what colors you're in really. Here I think I like Pup more than Butler. Like Butler's a really good like synergy card, engine card. This takes a little bit more to make work, but as you saw in that one game, I mean, it's this 2-drop that gets like hugely out of control, and then when they deal with it, they can never win a race. It just really seals the deal. What do we got here? It's fine. Skulker's fine. I think I'm inclined to take the Purifier. Necroduality, interesting. I think I would maybe take this out of this pack. Cards like this, like Necroduality is funny because like it's the kind of card like when it works and you play it on turn 4 and you fought up with a bunch of zombies, it's insane. But then when you don't, like when you draw it as like your last card, it's like really bad. This is interesting. I think the Bleed Dry is better than the Headless Rider, but Headless Rider is really good. And then like later on, like I think pack 1, pick 1. I think I would take the Bleed Dry first, because you don't know if you're gonna end up with a bunch of zombies. You can go 3-1 and do a 2/2 is good. And then like if you were to like get this in like pack 3 when you're already on the zombie train, like in whatever color, and you already got a bunch of zombies in your deck, and the value of this card can really skyrocket. There's some merit to like saying, oh, I'm gonna pick this card and then like work my draft by like taking zombies instead and like trying to like make it happen more. But I think that for build-arounds that like aren't like truly insane, well, it depends. This one's really safe because it's just like such a good creature on its own anyways, and then any zombies you pick up are gravy. But when you compare it to like the really important removal, it's like kind of different. Also, like random 2/2s like are decent, but they're actually not that good in this set. There's like a bunch of like playable 2/3s and stuff, and it just ends up being like okay. So that was the draft. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and if you want to see some more, I'm going to be trying to do this regularly, and this was a lot of fun. I think it was a good first outing. So yeah, appreciate y'all being here. Thanks again. Bye now.